Hello, I have been visiting the last weekend Kahandamodara, and I also had the opportunity to visit Kalamatia Bird Sanctuary and Usangoda National Park. When you visit these places in Sri Lanka, I think we can all agree that we are truly blessed to have what we have in Sri Lanka, the biodiversity and the vast differences in landscape that we have from one area to another is truly remarkable, and one that we have to ensure that we preserve for generations ahead and also for us today. I think, if you have the opportunity, you should visit it. Visit these places because they really are very different to other places in Sri Lanka, and that is what I think everyone in the world loves about Sri Lanka. What we love about Sri Lanka is its extreme diversity in such a small island, and also the availability of so many different species in such a small area, so many different types of water bodies, so many different types of fauna, flora, and the trees. And once you start looking at things, when you go with that angle, it truly opens your eyes and makes you really understand the country that we live in, or I live in, so much better. And also, like I said, the importance of protecting it. When I was in Kalamatia Bird Sanctuary, as beautiful as it is, an amazing I saw so many species of birds, and the vegetation is just so beautiful. But sadly, again, it has been tampered with by man. And over the last few years, apparently, according to the villagers of the area, the water has dropped drastically, changing the entire ecosystem and the biodiversity of the area, and causing a lot of changes from what it was before to today. Some new canals have been cut to feed some paddy fields close by. I'm not really clear on the exact reason and what it feeds, but it has changed the area, and also what it is today is not what it was before. And with that, as we know, comes a lot of differences and a lot of changes in the animals we see and the vegetation. And again, it's extremely dry, very little water compared to what it used to be. A lot of the areas around it are very dry, partly due to the prevailing drought, and partly because of the tampering that has happened over the last so many years. I'm not exactly sure the exact time, but it has been over 5 years ago, I think, that this has happened. And it is a bird sanctuary, so ideally, it should have been looked at as not to be tampered with that way, because priority should be given to preserve the area. And also the drought has of course made the issue worse. As we know, the entire country is struggling with one of the worst droughts in history, affecting a lot of human lives as well as animal lives. And I think it is really our wake-up call for all of us to wake up, to listen to what nature is telling us, to understand that this is our final chance to protect Sri Lanka from all the destruction that we're doing to nature, and really that it's time for us to really focus and really be passionate and really stand up to protect what's really so great about Sri Lanka, and what people want to see, and what really we should be showing the world of what Sri Lanka truly is. And even today, even where I was in Usangoda and Kalamatia, there are a lot of both local and foreign tourists, and it's good to see that people are enjoying nature more and connecting more with nature and wanting to explore the true Sri Lanka. So I think this is where the money comes in as well to the people of the area. The person who was on the boat, who managed the boat ride, was also happy to see more people coming because they get more revenue. But if there's nothing to show, then they lose their revenue as well. And the way I see it, it really is the future of what we need to do for Sri Lanka to ensure that together with whatever development we're doing, they don't run into different directions, but they're so closely intertwined that we don't lose what's so precious to Sri Lanka, and really what is going to be the fortune that brings us the fortune in the years ahead, because we have what a lot of countries don't have. I truly hope together that we can make a difference, and it's really up to us to think of our future generations and our children and their children, and also Sri Lanka as a whole, the country that we love so much and that we want to protect for the years ahead. And only we can make that difference. And I really do think it's that time, and that we listen to the signs of nature and take them as warnings for us to wake up and make a difference today. Thank you. Bye.